So today I'm going to be talking about Chapter 5 in our leadership book. And Chapter 5 talks about power. According to the book, it says power is defined as the ability to influence others. Leadership is impossible without power, since leader must modify attitudes and behaviors, yet influencing other does not automatically qualify as leadership. Power must be used in the pursuit of a group goal and merit leadership classifications. So power puts you ahead of the leader. So leadership does not just mean you have power. Power is a totally different thing from leadership. There are different types of power that I'm going to talk to today. The first type of power that I'm going to talk about is coercive power. It is based on the ability to administer punishment or give negative reinforcements. So this type of power is power that you give to someone to distinguish punishment. So they punish someone for doing something wrong. That's what coercive power is. The next type of power is reward power, which rests on the ability to deliver something of value to others. So this power comes as being able to reward someone for doing something good. Then you have legitimate power, which is in the position rather than in the person. So the position gives you the power. The person isn't powerful, but the position is powerful. People with legitimate power have the right to prescribe our behavior within specific parameters. So the people in that position have power over us in a certain area. Then you have expert power, which is based on the person and not the position. So expert power is when someone walks in and people just know that they have power. You can describe this as like MLK or someone. They had power over everyone. They weren't in a position to have power over everyone. They just got the power. And then you have referent power, which is a role model. So this could be someone that you look up to. When you were young, everyone had someone they looked up to. It could be your dad, it could be a professional athlete, or someone in a field of business that you look up to. And then you have information power. It's based on access to and distribution of data. So it's someone that has a lot of information. They have power to share that information. And then you have ecological power, which arises out of control over physical environment, technology, and how work is organized. Group members prefer leaders who rely on power associated with unique characteristics of a person, rather than leaders who rely on power related to their position. So group members refer people power instead of position power. People power is more powerful than position power because people respect people with the people power. And in constructive organizational politics, leaders use their informational power to foster collaboration and to help the organization reach its objective. Politically skilled leaders understand power and themselves, demonstrate awareness of the political environment, and develop their interpersonal skills to influence others. So they develop skills within themselves. This could be more related to MLK, or Obama technically had positional power, but he's also expert power. He could walk in a room and just have power. They've developed their skills, their talking skills, their greeting skills, any sort of internal, interpersonal skills that they have, they developed them, and they got this power from it. A number of language features have been identified as powerful or powerless by researchers. Powerful talk makes speakers seem knowledgeable and confident, while powerless talk is tentative and submissive. So powerful talk could be like leaning back in a chair and putting your hands on your head, or putting your feet on top of a desk, making yourself seem more powerful, more confident. Then you have the powerless talk, where you're just like all bunched up in little center of gravity and you're speaking really quiet and you don't know what to do. That's powerless talk. Leaders gain more power by empowering others. This is what I thought was the most important part of the chapter. You get more power by empowering others, by letting others do better, by developing others as leaders, giving them more power. There are 5 major reasons why leaders choose to share power. 1 is distributing power increases the job satisfaction and performance of the employees, so they become happier. 2, sharing power fosters greater cooperation among group members, so they can get through groupthink. 3, distributing power means collective survival. The group endures rather than fails. Whenever there's something wrong, something hard, instead of just giving up, they're able to endure through it, and they're able to get past it. 4, effective leadership helps personal growth and learning. And 5, sharing power prevents power abuses. Sharing power with others is very important, especially if you want to be a more powerful person, because, again, empowerment by empowering others gives you more power. Components of an empowerment process include modifying an environment and eliminate situational factors. So you're the powerful one. You got to get all the other power out of the room if you want more power. Super leaders are important. These are the big type of powers. They help followers learn and lead themselves, guiding themselves from dependence to independence. Self-leaders are followers who act on their own through self-behavior and modification. So chapter 5 talked a lot about power. There are many different types of power, different types of people power and position power. I hope you learned something today about power.